Welcome. I'm in my pajamas. Let's talk. In 1975, Brooks observed that adding more people to an already delayed project will only delay the project even further. This has many reasons, but the one I would like to focus on today is the communication overhead. Working on complex tasks requires a lot of coordination. We need to make sure that all the parts will work well together or, at least, don't conflict with each other. Communication overheads includes all the activities needed to ensure coordination, and it's pretty much impossible to quantify beforehand. We do know, however, how much it grows compared to the team size, and it's related to the size of the communication mesh within a team. So, if we imagine a team with just two people, they only have to talk with each other. Thus, the mesh has a size of 1. 3 people talking to one another leads to a mesh size 3, 4 people size 6, 5 people size 10, and so on. The size of the communication mesh grows exponentially with team size. So for a team of 10 people, it's going to be 45, and for 20 people, 190. And together with it grows the communication overhead. As the team grows and time passes, internal politics are understood and communication becomes more efficient. Experienced team members will know the right person to ask. A delicate balance emerges, where the team can effectively reduce the communication overhead. In my experience, at least a couple of months are needed for the team to find these optimal communication paths. Such balance is easily disrupted. The most obvious way is by adding or removing a member of the team. Of course, when you remove a member, they are going to take their knowledge with them. New paths need to be formed to compensate for that. Adding a new team member, well, the rest of the team needs to interrupt what they're doing to put the newcomer up to speed. Furthermore, the new person will likely create new, less efficient communication paths, at least at the beginning. A less obvious way to disrupt the balance is by micromanaging the team. Such behavior forces the team to create new, unnecessary paths. If we consider that a manager is not as technical as the rest of the team, the communication overhead increases even further. Modifying a team formation is a delicate matter. In fact, I would only advise to do it only if it is useful for a long-term strategy, and never as a reaction to some unforeseen circumstance. While it is possible to facilitate the formation of efficient paths, doing it in the right way is very difficult and should never be forced. Facilitation requires careful observation of emerging team dynamics, without intromission, else the communication overhead will only increase. It's important to note that communication can only become efficient if we fight our urge to know everything that's happening in the project. That fear of missing out that comes from our curious nature or from fear of losing control. But what do you think? What is your experience with communication overhead, and what strategies do you use to mitigate it? See you next time.